Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2020 Nissan Maxima SR. This is basically a sport version of the Nissan Maxima, and that's what the SR stands for. It has sport suspension, it has a couple more features to actually make it look sportier than the other Nissan Maximas. And if you guys are actually interested in this color is called White Tri-Coat, and honestly it looks really nice. But coming to the front of this Maxima right here, the headlights are actually really nice. Everything is actually LED here. This was facelifted for 2019, and the 2020 is basically the same thing as the 2020. Coming down to the fog lights are actually LED as well, which is really nice. Of course, you have your sensors right here. And coming to the grill is actually Nissan's famous V-Motion grill, and you will see this V-Motion grill in all Nissan products. But I really like the front fascia of this Maxima. Going to the rim is actually 245/40/19, and I really like the design of this rim. It looks really good. Moving to the side mirror, the side mirror is actually blacked out. It has a really nice gloss black finish to it, and then there is the LED turn signal indicator. Right underneath that there is the 360 camera. I'll go ahead and show it to you when I get inside the car. Overall, the design of this Maxima is actually really good, and this facelift makes this Maxima actually look brand new, and I really like what they did to the front and back of this Maxima. But let me go ahead and move to the back and show you the rest of the car, then I'll go ahead and show you the interior of this Maxima. So coming to the back of this Maxima, I really like the design of the tail lights, and they look really good. Right up on the trunk you will see a really nice big spoiler, and it's blacked out. I really like the fact that this one is actually blacked out. I'm not exactly sure what I think about this chrome piece right here in the middle, but I think if it was black it would have been too much. But I just really like the design of the back of this SR trim. Coming down, of course, you have your sensors, and then you have your reflector, and then in the bottom the quad dual exhaust is actually brand new for 2019, and I really like that. I like the fact that the diffuser is actually black. A lot of companies they actually make them white instead of black, but I really like the fact this one has a black diffuser. Coming to the trunk doesn't open by itself. I wish actually Nissan made the trunk open by itself, especially for a $41,000 car like this one. But the trunk is actually a good and decent space. The hinges are not going to actually crush your cargo because they're actually hidden. So whenever you close the trunk, they're not going to crush the cargo because you have this big piece of carpet. Here is the key for the Maxima, and this key been actually being used I think since 2008 or 2007. It's a nice key, it's pretty light, and it has a good weight to it. You have 5 buttons right here. You have the remote start, lock, unlock, and the trunk release, and the panic button. To actually remote start the car, you have to lock it once and then hold the remote start. So coming underneath the hood, you will see a 3.5 V6. It's paired to a CVT, and it produces 300 horses and 261 feet of torque. This is the only option you're going to be able to get in the Maxima, and the fuel economy on it is actually 20 city, 30 highway, and 24 combined. I heard this engine is actually one of the best engines in the United States, and it's the VQ series, I think. And honestly, it sounds really good, and I really like this engine. Coming to the door handle actually does not have a sensor in the back, so you can't unlock it by putting your hand behind it. To unlock it, you have to press the button, and to lock it, you have to press the button as well. So coming to the front door actually feels and look really good. Coming up here, this is actually soft touch. To the bottom right here, this is actually leather and soft touch. I really like this. This is not too much. It just looks really good, and it matches the look of the interior. Coming down here, this actually feels really good. I wish it was a tiny bit softer because it doesn't have that much cushion in it, but actually everything feels really good and high quality. I really like the stitching right here. The only cheap part, or the plastic, is actually in the bottom, which is fine. The bottom of the door actually is good to be a plastic like this. Easy to actually wipe off all the dirt. So coming to the window switches are actually really good. They feel really good, and they have a really good sound and look to them. Door locks, window switches, and all this good stuff. The door handle feels actually pretty good. It has a good weight to it, but feels empty from the inside. I like this gloss black look. And coming down here, memory seats, which is expected for a $40,000 car. The speakers, I wish they had like a probably like a chrome finish around them. It would give it a really nice look. In the bottom right here is a light, and it's red. The design of the door actually looks really good overall, and it feels expensive. So coming to the window switches are actually really nice. They have a really nice feel to them, as I said. The back ones I'm not sure if they're actually lit, but it doesn't look like they're actually lit. There's no lights on them, or maybe there's lights in the bottom. I'm not exactly sure. But the two front ones are automatic. You have your window lock, door lock and unlock, mirror controls. Coming to the door, there is the memory seats, and of course you have your brightness right here. In the bottom, you have your trunk release, Nissan Shield Assist. This is basically for braking and lane departure and all these safety features. Then of course you have your heated seats, and I like the fact this actually steering wheel is heated. You have really big, nice paddle shifters. They feel really good and they have really nice sound to them. But coming to the steering wheel actually has a couple buttons right here on it. The volume button, radio controls, and the source. And basically this is to control the middle screen. But coming to the right of the steering wheel, you have your the Nissan Shield Assist. And of course you have your Bluetooth control and cruise control. And then of course right here is the light controls, turn signals, and then the windshield controls right here. And coming to the middle screen, this one is actually an 8-inch middle screen. It looks really good, and I like the fact that this screen doesn't look like any other screens actually on the market. All the screens, most of them are actually a tablet style up top, and I like the fact that they're actually still doing it in the dash. It looks actually really good. My Accord doesn't have it like this. It has it as a tablet up top, which is nice, but this actually looks really good, and everything is just together. But coming to the left of the screen, there's a couple options and menus right here. And here is the brightness controls and a couple buttons on the side. This button is for the camera. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. But coming down to the climate control looks really nice and simple to use. Right here in the bottom, this is the engine stop start. And then this is the gear shifter. This one will control basically the CVT transmission this car has. I haven't actually tried it. I haven't driven one, but I heard that the Maxima has the best CVT in any Nissan. But coming down here, there's a small cubby. It has an aux USB, and it has USB-C. I like the fact that actually this one has a USB-C. 2 cup holders, good size, and a couple controls right here to control the touch screen. And then right here you have your sport mode, traction control, and then heated and cooled seats. Coming to the armrest storage, the armrest storage is actually not that big. It's kind of deep, but it's not as big. It does have a 12 volt in it, but I wish it was a tiny bit bigger. But I really like the design of this Maxima. It still looks really good, and I believe this Maxima is going to be actually changed for 2021. But yeah, I really like the design of it, and it looks really nice and futuristic. Up here you will see a sunglasses holder, and then of course your light switches, light controls, and there's a small light right here to basically make this middle console bright at night to be able to see. But this one actually has the panoramic sunroof, and it's actually really nice. It just makes the interior of this Maxima really nice and bright. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the backup camera and the 360 cameras on this car. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in reverse, and of course this is the backup camera, and then you have a front camera, back camera, and then 2 sides cameras. They are located on the bottom of the mirrors, and then if you hit the camera button, basically you will be able to see the sides of the car. And it's really nice, and it helps a lot. And I've noticed something, that when you actually put the car in reverse, the mirrors actually tilt down. They tilt up, putting it in reverse, they actually tilt down, which is really nice for backing up. Coming to the back door is actually the same as the front door. They're using the same material here for the back door, and right here coming down, this is leather. Everything feels actually really good. Again, this is not as soft as I want it to be, but I really like the stitching. I like the fact they actually brought this stitching to the back door, and of course in the bottom, same plastic, which is good. The back of this Maxima feels really good and feels expensive actually. I really like the diamond look on the seats. And the seats are actually very comfortable and very soft, and I like the fact they actually did the seats with this orange stitching. It looks really good. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna go ahead and make a night video of this Nissan Maxima, basically to show all the lights of this Maxima at night. But if you guys are actually interested in coming and buying a car, come and see Dave here at Hart Nissan. This Nissan dealer is actually located in West Haven on Route 34. So make sure to come and see him. I'm gonna go ahead and put his description in the bottom of this video. But guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you guys did, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.